My name is Stephen Hao. I'm 17 years old right now, and I'll be a rising senior in high school next year. I was born in Canada, and I stayed there for 3 years. And at the age of 3, we moved down to the US. So that's really where my love for CES Canada and work with it started. So when I was in Canada, my parents and I, well, mainly my parents, they met Michael Fredrickson, who's the president of CES Canada, and he really helped my parents who immigrated from China to get used to Western life, adapt to Canadian culture, learn a lot of new things such as new language, English. So he really helped my parents get settled here in the Western Hemisphere and then just get used to life over here. So when I moved to the US at the age of 3, Michael also beforehand helped me with a lot of my own things growing up as a little kid here, telling me stories about Kenyan children, the animals there. I love the stories talk about animals such as giraffes, elephants, that stuff. But most importantly, the pictures he had with the Kenyan orphans in his hands. And when I moved down to the US, obviously we lost a little bit of that connection with Michael. So I wanted to keep that connection and support CES Canada just as a memory of Canada and him in my early life. I first started out when I was 10 years old doing the little stuff. So that includes donating $25 a month, which we've kept all the way through now. I'm 17 now. So that's a long time. But I started out going small with like small lemonade stands in my neighborhood. And then I shifted to a more creative solution. And that's one of my main things about fundraising, which we'll get to, I think, later. But just utilizing all your strengths and what you have in your life to make the most of every opportunity. So for me, I loved to draw when I was younger. So I partnered with Michael to help me import and send over some native Kenyan artwork from Joyce, the native artist in Kenya. And then when the paintings got over here, I would decorate it with my 10-year-old mind. I drew the Red Cat logo, which is right here on the back of each painting, just to show that it's a collaboration between a native Kenyan artist and a 10-year-old kid to sell those paintings in my communities. Then growing up, I played a lot of team sports, such as football and hockey for 9 years, which I'm still playing. So I transformed my birthday parties, my hockey team parties, all into fundraisers. So instead of asking for birthday gifts, I would allow them to potentially donate various amounts to CES. When I went to high school, or my first year in high school, so freshman year, 9th grade, that was a couple years ago, I got into t-shirt printing for my school. And so I partnered with Michael and CES to print t-shirts for CES Canada donors. I'm actually wearing one right now. I don't know if you can see it. So this is also one of the native paintings that Joyce made, and we put it on a t-shirt. And I make it myself here at home, upstairs with a heat press machine, buying the t-shirt blanks and the prints. And then finally, I love computer science, even though that might sound strange based on other activities I do. But I make tutorial series about educational videos in computer science on YouTube. And the profits from all of these things combined go to CES Canada just to help kids in Kenya for education. I plant in my backyard and sell them to my neighbors. So that's another good community way to spread the word. One thing for me is to stay true to yourself and your strengths. And that really has played a part for me, and any advice I'd give to other people when fundraising is, first, you need to choose from a variety of different activities. Because, and through personal experience, the first time you try to sell something, everyone will buy it, they'll fundraise for you, and they'll think it's a neat thing you're doing. But the second, third time, fourth time you do it, people are going to get less interested over time. So that would be example when I was younger, I would constantly do lemonade stands in my neighborhood, but obviously each time it'd go lower and lower. So you have to find a variety of different things. And they don't have to be super complex. Just find things in your daily life. For example, I love drawing. So I thought about getting native Kenyan drawings over here to the States and then fundraising them here. Just another main reason why I'm helping CES Canada is because, first of all, I'm a really multicultural kid. So I was born in Canada. I live here in the United States. My family roots are from China. And then now learning about Kenya has allowed me to take the 5 different cultures from these countries and then elaborate them into my daily life. So just learning through Michael about the stories of the Kenyan children for education. When I was younger, learning about the animals there really got me excited. And then really connecting with CES's main mission, which is to help these smaller rural towns in Kenya that a lot of news media coverage doesn't give. So that's something that in the future I'm going to be more aware of, helping these small towns and opening up to other people who are in the world that I may not know.